Hello everyone, let me begin by briefly explaining the structure of our system before jumping into our demo. What we aim to build is a structure similar to ERC6551, where each item NFT can be combined to form a single complete NFT. The outermost base object is the actual NFT that the user owns, and within it, multiple item objects can be equipped. Each item can also have additional elements like properties or config, giving it not only a visual value but also functional utility as well. Now, let us show you the structure through our demo. To build that structure, we first need to create a collection. When creating a collection, you'll need to enter your name, a cover image, and a description. Once you've added the necessary layers, the collection can be created right away. Now, once you submit the transaction, you'll be able to see the collection you just created. If you have multiple collections, you can easily switch between them like this, as shown on the screen. Alright, now let's try adding some items to each layer. Since the concept of layers might be a bit unfamiliar, let me briefly elaborate. This is the first collection we made using ExcluSUIve, featuring a character called Topami. This character is made up of 12 different layers, and each layer can have its own items. The idea is to stack images from the bottom up to create the final character image. For example, you start with the background, then add the feet, then the character, and so on, building the image layer by layer. This kind of layered structure is commonly used in design work, and we've recreated it in a way that works seamlessly on the blockchain. Now let's try creating an item. We'll go to the Mint and Transfer page to add one. First, select the layer, enter the item name, and then upload the image. That's all it takes. You can also add a property to give the item some special traits, but for now, we'll keep it simple and skip that part. Since we're currently using the admin page, we can send the newly created item directly to a specific wallet. But if you don't want to send it right away, you can just upload it to the store, which we'll introduce shortly. But for now, I'll send the item to my own wallet. And just like that, the transaction is complete. The new item has been minted and sent to me. And here you can see me repeating the same steps again and again, sending each item to my wallet straight away. Next, I'll show you how to equip the item. But to do that, we'll need a base object first. So let's create one and send it to my wallet too. Now let's click the toggle under the menu to switch from the admin page to the member page. Then go to My NFTs section. Here, you can choose your NFT collection and select a base object you own. At first, the base object is just a blank and white page as shown here, with nothing equipped. Now, you'll see the items we created earlier, listed by layer. Let's try equipping them one by one. First, I'll add the feet, like this, then the character, okay, and then the eyes, and then, finally, a hat like this. As you can see, base object image updates in real time every time we equip an item. Pretty cool, right? With this system, users can earn new items through various activities and use them to customize the appearance of their NFTs however they like. But that's not all. We also built a store system based on Sui's kiosk architecture. As you saw earlier, once the number of layers and items increases, it becomes difficult for admins to manage and send everything manually. Especially in game-like environments with lots of items, that's just not scalable. So, we created the store. Here, admins can register items by setting a price, conditions, and availability. Then, users can browse and purchase items based on the requirements they meet. Just like in real games, you can list any product. Make it available only for VIPs or require payments in Sui to unlock it. Let me show you how that works next. First, go to Manage Store tab and click on the Create New Store button. Once you send the transaction, a new store will be created instantly. Next, let's add a slot. When creating a slot, you just need to specify what kind of product you're selling and at what price. For now, let's try selling an item. After that, you can add the product and set its condition. Since we're selling an item, we'll select the appropriate layer and the corresponding item type. Then set the count, which defines how many units of that item you want to sell. Once everything is set, go ahead and submit the transaction. And there you go. The product is now on display in the store. Shall we try buying one now? Now let's switch back to the member page. Go to Explore Collection and choose the collection we're interested in. You'll see a Go to Store button. Let's click that. Once you're in, you'll see a list of stores for that collection. Select one and there it is. These are the slots we configured earlier, and you can now see the Buy Product buttons. This is exactly what users will see when they visit your store. Now let's check the price and requirements and try buying an item. Once the purchase is successful, let's go back to My NFTs and try equipping the new item. See that? Only users who meet the conditions can receive the item. and they can use it to change the appearance of their NFT. We believe this store system is a perfect fit for games. So next time you're building a game, there's no need to build this whole logic from scratch. You can just use our system and get started right away. This was BlockBlock from Yonsei University, South Korea. Thank you.